Demari, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Virgo. Please keep in mind, it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs, and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now, when it comes to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the 3 oracle decks I have here. So we'll start off by getting the key theme of the week using the Quantum Oracle, some divine guidance using the Work Your Light deck, and some angel messages using the Angel Answers. When it comes to the tarot, I'll be pulling from the Intuitive and clarifying with the Waite deck. Okay, so Virgo, let's see what's in store for you for the week of the 1st to the 7th of March 2021. So just while I'm shuffling your cards, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. Also, I will be streaming again on Twitch, so do follow me over there to be a part of the live discussions and tarot readings I'll be hosting there. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find that in the description box below. So Virgo, the card you have from the Quantum Oracle this week is Professional Assistance. Okay. So for some of you, I feel like perhaps you've been branching out into a new field of expertise. Maybe you've started a new business. Maybe you are already operating a small business. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. Maybe you're looking for a new job, okay? Because it's, it's something work related, I feel, okay? Or perhaps something to do with health, okay? Or something legal, okay? But regardless of whatever this is, I feel like you are being encouraged to reach out to someone who can help you with a specific matter. So if you're dealing with a legal issue, there may be a lawyer or someone that has a good understanding of the legal system that can help you. If you're trying to, say, beat, someone in a lawsuit, or you have a case that's open, okay? For others of you, this could be about work, okay? That you may need to outsource something or delegate some tasks to someone who would be best suited to it so you can focus on other tasks, or that can really go through your business plan with a fine-tooth comb, right? So they can tell you what's working, what isn't, or what needs refining, anything like that, okay? But there's someone that can step in that can really provide some true help, okay, and assistance within a situation, that may be able to show you or come up with an idea that can really change things and push you in a direction that you never anticipated, okay, that can really help you to excel or to overcome or to win whatever the situation may be, okay? So that's what I'm getting straight off the bat, that there is someone who can provide some information and assistance that would be truly beneficial for you. So don't be afraid to reach out to someone who can really help within this situation, whatever this is. We'll have to continue to see what that could be. It's probably going to be very different for different people. So let's see. What is the divine guidance for Virgo with regards to whatever the situation may be? What is it that can help Virgo at this time? Okay, yeah, this is perfect. So the card you have, Virgo, is Take a Break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill, okay? So you're being very much encouraged at this time too. Like it says, take a break, delegate. Don't try to do everything alone, because you've obviously you're undertaking a huge task, okay? It's something in relation to your soul mission, your life's work, something that means a great deal to you, I feel, okay? Where it's a work situation and you're being asked to have some downtime because you may run the risk of burning out. For others of you, I feel like if it's something health related, you may need to see a specialist that can give you that assistance, and they'll probably encourage you to take a break from certain activities as well, maybe some time off work so you can really rest and recuperate. Okay. For others of you, if you're facing a legal situation, this person can help take the pressure off, okay? So you're not having to, fight the system alone, or, try and get the win that you're looking for by just doing everything yourself, okay? So take it how it resonates for your situation, but you're definitely being asked to take a step back and to breathe, take some time, to just recharge. Very important, okay? Because Virgo, you guys, you'll work yourself to death if you're left to your own devices sometimes. I mean, really, you guys work insanely hard, just like Capricorns, I know it's a notorious trait of you guys, but it's true. You work very, very hard, so you need to make sure you have some time for yourself as well. Now, the card you got from the angel answers is big happy changes, so that's nice. We like this. So there's definitely a lot of positivity coming in, and it's saying, listen, you don't have to have your nose to the grindstone to see these positive changes. But actually, a lot of the time, these changes come in when we find that perfect balance between, forging ahead and knowing when to take a break, letting things ruminate, breathe, okay? Allowing things to marinate and come into fruition in its own divine timing. So you're being encouraged to do so, to take your foot off the brake this week and watch how things unfold in divine timing. Because there are a lot of positive changes coming in that's really going to lift your spirit and help you radiate this beautiful golden aura, right? See those rainbow colors, right? So it's a very ascendant energy that's coming in, but you won't be able to tap into this if you're just burnt out and frazzled. Very similar to what I got for Cancer in their last week's reading. So if you have strong Cancer placements, do check out last week's reading for Cancer. It's still going to be relevant, okay? So let's go into the tarot messages. But honestly, it looks like you don't have a lot to worry about, Virgo. You just have to find that balance, as I said, You're definitely being encouraged to take more time out to just relax and not work yourself too hard, because you're pushing really, I can see that you're pushing very, very hard, but you need some time out as well, okay? So let's see what else we can find out here for you. Okay, some very interesting cards coming out. So let's see. Now, first card from the tarot is the Chariot. So this is Cancerian energy. As I said, you could very well have Cancer placements. Do check out last week's reading if you do. But I do see you regardless forging ahead, right? This is you being very much empowered, You've pretty much gone through a lot, Virgo, let's be honest, okay? You've been through the trials and tribulations, the ups and downs, the lessons and pitfalls, right? But you've still risen to the occasion. No matter what you've experienced, no matter what's tried to derail you or be an obstacle, you are forging ahead. You have very clear vision as to what it is that you're trying to accomplish it, what your goals are, your aspirations, what it is that you're trying to carve out, the path you're trying to carve out for yourself, and possibly even others who could be involved, right? So there is no derailing you, okay? But it is saying that you can get off the treadmill every now and then. This is you being full steam ahead, going as fast as you can on the treadmill. But you're being asked to take a moment to slow down and pass the reins on to someone else while you recharge, okay? You can't be in the driver's seat 24/7, all right? So, next card is the World card. Significant completion here. So I feel like once you're able to take a step back and look at the bigger picture, you'll see just how far you've come. You'll see that, by having this unwavering determination, this vision, this goal, right, in mind, it's brought you to a whole new place. Your reality is starting to look very different, and as such, certain obstacles are fading out of your life, right? There's certain chapters of your life that's come to a completion. And now you can start to really look at the the horizon that lies ahead. But you do need time out in order to see that picture, the grander picture, right? Because there are big positive changes coming in, as it shows here. But you're not going to see that unless you take a step back and give yourself a moment to reflect on where you've been and where you're going. The next card out is the Four of Swords, okay? Air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is you essentially taking that much needed rest, okay? Taking some time out, being able to just enjoy the blessings that are coming in, right? Because if you've just got your foot on the gas non-stop, you won't even get to see the winds that are coming in because you're just breezing past them, right? So you're being asked to take your foot off the gas so you can reflect, so you can take stock of where you're at and really enjoy these beautiful changes that are coming in for you, right? Amazing. Because they are well and truly earned, okay? You've earned these changes. Next card out is the High Priestess in reverse. So that's Pisces energy, okay? You could have a lot of water placements, or the person you could even be dealing with, right, could have a lot of water placements. But regardless, I feel like this is more about you, this reading anyway. But I feel like you're sometimes going against your higher wisdom, your own judgment, okay, when it comes to what your intuition is trying to tell you. Because you feel like this is something you have to forge on ahead with alone, right? Or you feel like you can't really trust anyone else to do, you know, a good job of it, or to really fulfill the task at hand to the specification that you have, right? Surrender and control is a little bit of a thing for you guys, but I do see you realizing that perhaps now it's time to do so. So I see you communicating like, okay, this area, maybe there's something specific that you feel like is beyond your awareness or your expertise, so you may delegate that, right? Or you may understand that it's time to let someone else step in so you can have that much needed break. Okay. Next card out is the Tower in reverse, so Scorpio energy. We've got all three major arcana for all three water placements. So you must have a lot of water going on around you, or you have strong water placements. But regardless, I feel like, especially because we're in Pisces season, so it doesn't surprise me. But anyway, yeah, so I feel like this is you, right? Kind of completing a cycle, taking stock of where you've been, where you're going, taking a break, and understanding that, okay, yeah, a lot of things have shifted in my environment, right? My environment is looking very different. And yeah, there was a tower moment in your past. Something completely changed the way you view things, and it completely changed how your life was unfolding. But it's given you an opportunity to build something that's truly aligned to your vision, that's truly resonating on a soul level with your purpose, with your passions, right? With whatever else you want to do in your life. So the tower is already fallen. This is you picking up the pieces and building a new elsewhere, right? And I feel like that's why you've been going full steam ahead, because it's been a massive undertaking. As I said, it's a huge undertaking that you've had to, you know, essentially endure. But there is an opportunity now for you to take time out, to reflect, to take stock, to just be, okay? And allow things to start to unfold for you. So it's knowing when to take control of a situation and when to take a step back. That's the lesson you're kind of learning at this time. And then the last cards you have is the Page of Wands in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you could have been dealing with a fire sign, possibly, or have fire in your chart. Yeah, perhaps there was someone here that you were kind of relying upon to help build this new future or build something from the ground up, possibly a business with, right? But you feel like they let you down. They didn't really pull their weights. They didn't do their part. That's why you're afraid to let someone else in, because you've had disappointment in the past, right? Where you felt like you were not being matched on that level. They were not putting in what you were putting in. And so that's why you're reluctant to kind of, especially if you're thinking of hiring someone new or partnering with someone new, there may be some resistance around that, because you want to make sure that, you know, that they're going to do a good job, right? And they're not going to half-ass it, essentially. And that they really are passionate about what they do, and they put their money where their mouth is. You know, the expertise and the work speaks for itself, right? Pretty much. So especially if you're thinking about hiring a lawyer or something like that, because that's a lot of money, right? So you want to make sure that they actually do what they're meant to do and they fulfill their end of the bargain, essentially. So I do understand that. But I feel like this is a different situation. You're not going to have to deal with whatever you dealt with in the past, right? Hence the big happy changes. So especially if you were partnering on a business and someone was just not as enthusiastic about it as you and they didn't actually invest anything into it, I feel like that is going to be very different this time around with whoever this person is. Okay. Okay. So let's get into the clarifications. So clarifying the Chariot card here, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse and we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So that's very interesting. 2 10s back to back, straight off the bat. It's interesting. There was another sign who had 2 10s like this. I don't know if it was the exact same cards, but one of them would definitely... I think it was the same cards. I can't remember what sign this was. I think it might have been Aries or Gemini. I don't remember. But regardless, I feel like, yeah, you're moving forward. You're like, whether it works out or not, whether I get to where I want to be or I have to give up on this one day, I won't know until I try. And I cannot rely on anyone else to get me where I want to be. So I'm going full steam ahead no matter what, okay? So this is like, regardless of the outcome, I'm just going full steam ahead. So that is positive, but again, there is a need for a break coming up, okay? So clarifying the World card, you have the Emperor and the Knight of Swords. The Emperor is Aries energy. I see strong Aries popping up here, so you could be dealing with an Aries or have Aries in your chart. I feel like, yeah, there is someone who embodies this Emperor energy. Like I said, someone who is a business professional, someone who could be a legal counselor, right? This could be a health situation, right? Someone who's a doctor, someone who has strong expertise, possibly a leader in their field, right? That can help you with ending a situation, right? So you can really just take that pause. Because you are being encouraged to take a step back, not to act, okay? And to hand whatever this situation is over to someone, to delegate or to outsource or to hire someone who can take over from here, okay? And deal with whatever the situation is. Because you need time to rest. And honestly, this aspect, it requires someone outside of yourself to really wrap this up, because something is coming to a completion, but in order to do it, they need to be able to do their job, okay? So clarifying the 4 of Swords here, you have Justice, okay, which is Libra energy, and you have the Tower, okay? Yeah, so I feel like whatever situation that's been like a huge undertaking, that's already happened, you know, whatever really could kind of rocked your boat, that's already happened. But this is a positive change, right? This is a huge, monumental, positive change. This is karmic justice right here. This is like people getting hit with their karma and you being vindicated. So if you are going to say court or whatever, and you're trying to sue a company or they're trying to you know, claim money from you or whatever, you're going to be victorious with this combination, 110%. And I feel like, yeah, it's going to lift your spirits. It's going to be like, finally, I got the justice I deserved, you know. And it's a blessing from the divine, okay? It really is, because you've been waiting on this for some time. And it's been a very painful situation, or it's been very draining, right? Whatever the situation is. Or now that you're getting your karmic justice, you can properly heal from whatever tower moment took place in the past, right? Because this is something I'm feeling very intuitively. I'm feeling it already happened. But this is you getting a surprise outcome that really is fair and just, but in your favor. So that's awesome, okay? What an amazing combination. So definitely screams of karmic return, karmic justice, okay? So clarifying the High Priestess in reverse, 9 of Pentacles, okay, in reverse, and the Queen of Wands in reverse, okay, so more Aries here, but, and I associate this with your energy, Virgo, yeah. So I feel like someone is going to say something that's going to make them look very silly, to be honest. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like someone is trying to undermine you, okay? This could be someone that you're having to address legally. That's going to shoot themselves in the foot, and that's where you know, I think they're going to basically act out because it didn't go in their favor, okay? It didn't go in favor. The judgment went in your favor. And now they're like, there's so much jealousy and bitterness, right? That they're trying to like be spiteful. They're trying to lash out. But I feel like, you know that this is something you don't want to retaliate to. You may vocalize just what needs to be said in a very professional manner, right? But that's about it. You're going to let whoever this person is deal with whatever that is, I feel. If there's something that they need to do on that side of things. But I feel like, yeah, someone's going to be feeling very left out in the cold, or feel very vilified, I feel. And it's coming from a place of jealousy, though, because they know they were in the wrong, hence it going in your favor, right? But it was karmic justice, it was fairness, it was dealt with fairly. But they're not going to vocalize it that way. They're going to see it as that you did something wrong and they were, you know, vilified. But it's all coming from a place of jealousy, because why? They've not focused on their own stability. They're not focused on, you know, planting seeds of intention. They've been too busy trying to drag other people's name in the mud, or trying to drag other people through the dirt, right? In order to lift themselves, right? So they're not getting the outcome what they want, and they're going to kick up a fuss. So just be aware of that, okay? Yeah, they're not going to be quiet about it. But I see you focusing on rebuilding. You're like, thank God this is all over. Now I can focus on, you know, I can take a step back, breathe, and I can rebuild. So I feel like there's a truth coming out here. I'm surprised the Ace of Swords didn't come out. But I feel like that's why you're getting professional assistance. Oh, I just got this. Some of you guys might be getting an inheritance, right? You may get a document from a lawyer that's saying you've got an inheritance, and someone else was expecting to get it. So they're trying to fight you for it, but they don't win. So that could be the legal situation that played out. Or, you know, you get a document saying that, you know, a judgment was made in your favor against a company or whatever, and that's why they're kind of, you know, maybe trying to repeal the decision or whatever. It could be something like this, okay? But I feel like you're just going to focus on rebuilding anew, okay? Rebuilding your life, or rebuilding, you know, building anew, whatever it is that you want, whatever you want to build from the foundations up. Because I feel like I said, whatever tower moment that happened that really affected you, that's already happened, right? And you're intuitively, you know that you don't need to do anything. You don't need to say anything, okay? There's nothing that you want to put in this person's direction or these people's direction, because it doesn't serve you to do so. You're using your higher wisdom, right? You're using your intuition, and you're just focusing on yourself, staying in your lane, essentially, right? staying in your lane. You're like, I don't even care what these people say, or I don't care what this person says or does. I'm focused on me and what I'm building here. So good for you, Virgo. And then finally, the last card you have, clarifying the Page of Wands in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Strength card. Yeah. So I feel like whoever you severed ties with that really wasn't, you know, playing fair or doing their part, I feel like you're done trying to justify it, make excuses, try to balance things out. There's nothing to balance out here. You just need to walk away and move on with your life, essentially. Because I feel like whoever's kicking up a fuss, you know, they really did put you through the ringer, you know, and they were willing to throw in the line of fire to defend their actions, right? Whoever this is, this Queen of Wands in reverse. And don't get caught up in the gender, that's just the energy, right? So I feel like you're using your discernment. This is Leo energy, I don't know if I said that. But you're using your strength, your courage, your sense of conviction, right? To just drop the situation, right? To not give it any more energy, to not feed any more of your energy into it, and focus on bringing balance into all areas of your life. So this is awesome. I mean, it's a lot going on here, but I feel like whatever the situation was where you felt like someone tried to trip you up, that tried to deceive you, or I feel like it was more like someone tried to win at your expense. The truth is coming out. You're going to get your karmic just due. They're going to pay their karmic debt, and it's going to be a very good situation overall for you. It's going to be positive changes coming in. So awesome, Virgo. I really hope that helps. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget your notifications, to hit the notifications bell. Yeah, I like this. Just stay in your lane. Focus on what you want to build. You know that it's going to go in your favor and you have nothing to worry about. But make sure you take a break, especially after all of this mess, okay? You're going to need it. So send you guys lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.